Hey, this week I'm talking about how to plan a wedding in 6 months. For someone that just got engaged and does not want a long engagement, these tips can be very helpful and they're very important. One of the first things you want to do is to buy a binder or a book that helps you decide what to plan. First things you need to talk about is your budget. Once you have a budget, you then need to pick out your venue first, your photographer, your dress, and then asking the bridesmaids to be your wedding dress, and asking your bridesmaids are most important because of time. Having the time to order your dresses, to make sure everything's not booked up, and to make sure you get the best price. You start talking about the details of your wedding. Game plan for your wedding is very organized, and it helps the planner and yourself make a list of what all you want and your expectations. Details of your wedding. It's a color scheme and the theme you're going for, so you can start hunting deals and finding out what you really want and what you don't. Say, well, plan your honeymoon. You can hire a travel agent, or you can look on best deals on the internet and decide where you want to go. You'll need to decide if you want to go somewhere tropical or somewhere more cold, or details of the wedding that may be silly to some but are important, or registering for your gifts so people can start getting them for you and getting your name out there. The most important part of your guests are finalizing the guest list. Now, for some brides, this is the most stressful time, so make sure you don't forget anybody, and it's the most stressful between you and your fiance in case you have to cut some of the guest list done. It's easy breezy through, but that's one of the most important that has to be done, so you can figure out your invitations you need to order and how many to send. 3 months to your wedding, and it's time to get down to before the wedding. You have your guest list ready, and now it's time to send out the invitations. Best man and maid of honor have planned your bachelorette parties 3 months before. You will most likely go on a trip of your lifetime. Best man and maid of honor's responsibility to plan your party, so you will do what they say and it will all be a surprise. Sometimes it's hard to get a big group of girls and men to get organized and to order their dresses, so we need to make sure that everyone's ordered their dress and sized and fitted, and that on the day of the wedding they will have the right size and the right dress to go and be a part of your before the wedding. And people are starting to think about the reception and the cake they're going to eat. You know, some people do just go to the wedding for the cake, so you need to make sure it's ordered and you have the flavors you want and that will best fit your guest list. 6 months have gone by and today's the day of the wedding. You want to make sure you're up at least 5 hours before and have all your bridesmaids in one central area so you can start on hair and makeup. This is important because you want to make sure everyone's ready in time for pictures and in time to get to the church and to do pictures. So most brides these days decide to have pictures before the ceremony so you can get to your reception. So if you're going to do that, next you'll have the first look with your fiance, and then y'all will take pictures, and then next you'll have pictures with the wedding. It's time to head to the church and have the ceremony. During the ceremony, if you decide to have a traditional, it'll probably be around 30 minutes, and we'll get you to married. It's time to head to the reception and have some fun. Once you get there, your guests will already be ate, and then the bride and groom will come in and they will cut the cake and take pictures, and then it's time to dance and enjoy the band you have for everybody. Over. It's time to get the bride and groom on their honeymoon and enjoy marriage. Wedding in 6 months can be done and can be fun. Hope these tips helped.